Them say Quran tell them say make them no drink alcohol, but Quran tell them say make them the thief. Quran no allow them drink alcohol, oh, but them thief pass a mini. Hypocrites. Former AGF of Nigeria under Buhari's government, 57 properties wey belong to am in Abuja has been seized. Hey, but you know they drink alcohol, oh, but you na thief. Now you see as I dey read this news now, now me Nigerians go hate, oh, especially these northern Muslims and Nigerians. Now me them go hate. The Malami when loot our commonwealth, looted an empty Nigeria treasury, so they no go hate am because it's from the north. Do you get it? You want to ask why we Nigerians hate me? Because we celebrate criminals. We celebrate crime. As I talk to you, there are people posting kidnappers because they don't pay the ransom money. That they use the ransom money to buy Bentley, buy Mercedes, buy Range Rover, buy houses. We'll post them on our WhatsApp status, on our Facebook stories. Oh, congratulations, mom, more money to your house. Well, new whip, new whip. You just see somebody with money. We don't have the culture of asking how this money to come about. No. They go tell you, say, when I dey poor, anybody to ask me, say, where my poverty come from? We celebrate criminals until the kidnapper call kidnap somebody from your family. They'll call, they ask you for ransom. Now that time you go start to cry for justice. It's a pity. And we're all looking for national development. We're all looking for progress. Now God I go send angel down. The politicians, when they end up becoming politicians, are they not coming from the Nigerian society? Rubbish.
Nigerians, we never see anything. When we should be talking about serious issues, people on social media, when they pursue cruise, we don't know where we're going to yet, people. We don't. And guess what? For me, yeah, I have a problem because I've always said it. The most corrupt arm of government, you see the judiciary, the most corrupt. I've been talking about this for many years in Nigeria. The judiciary is the most corrupt. You see that word where they say he is innocent until proven guilty in Nigeria. It's not a work. If you are a thief, you are a thief, and we must learn to call a spade a spade. The judiciary is the most corrupt arm of government. You dey see case say clear, they go bend down for judiciary. And this Abubakar Malami case has only given us more reason to believe and understand why it is corrupt. Because now the corruption money be all this. Is it not a shame? Nigerians, we do this every time. We do it every time. What are you celebrating him for? A man who had stolen our commonwealth and put us in perpetual poverty. It happens everywhere. It's not just about Abubakar Malami. It happens everywhere. People steal our common resources. They went home and their people celebrate them. What are you celebrating them? The judiciary is so corrupt. So corrupt. Look at the charges before him. Just look at 57 property has been traced to this one individual that is worth estimated at 213.2 billion naira. One man proceed from fraud, bribe, corruption. One man, 57 properties. Not only that, oh, this same Abubakar Malami, Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister for Justice. No wonder during the time, when they ban all the justice until today, they are still doing it. That is why we do not trust the judicial process. Because now your same colleague, they carry you come meet now. So what did they want judge you for? No, explain to me now. Are they going to say you are guilty? Of course, now the same APC government, a party government. Are they going to say you are guilty? You think we will wait for a pronouncement from the court for us to know, say you be thief, say you thief the money? We will not wait. We'll call you a thief. Because if we put together the salary that you've received all through, including your benefits and everything that you have worked for, by standard, if we put it together, how much are you supposed to what? That we should wait for the judiciary, your colleagues, to call you thief before we call you thief. No, nah, Oga. You have stolen. These are findings from an agency of government, EFCC. Not only that 57 buildings that is valued at 213.2 billion. The EFCC now also said that money laundry, a former Attorney General of the Federation, tied to money laundry of 8.7 billion naira. A former Attorney General of the Federation. So he depressed too. Hey, former Attorney General, you do money laundry too. Hey, look at our country. 8.7 billion. Not only that, they also went further to say that they have also traced to a Switzerland account tied to you too, Abubakar Malami, of about $346.2 million recovered. I think we'll be waiting for the judiciary. At the end of the day, you may still go free. But let it be on record that we as Nigerians, we know that you stole from us, that you are a thief, sir. Because most of the people they also came to you and they do all the bribe where you did too. Now things like this. People who are found guilty, who should be guilty by law, they will bribe you and you will bend the law. Say because the law is blind, you know they see, As the law not they see, so you know get sense. Did they tell you that even those who are blind no get sense? They get sense. And you think you are taking us for granted? You go back and your people are celebrating you and you think that is victory. The court may even grant you bail tomorrow and say you are free. But we know that you are a thief, that you have stolen. Yes, you are a thief. We will not wait for the court because they are your colleagues and they can do anything. And you go scot-free with it. And I challenge Nigerians and I say to Nigerians today, just the way those they happen for, I think, Zamfarabi, where, for the north, right? Where they stone their leaders. Not until Nigerians wake up and begin to bounce people. Anybody who knows you don't take for our money, once we see you for street, we'll run enter you, we're gonna bounce you. They bounce you, all your eye, they not until we go begin to the dwam. I tell you, we will not have a sane country. Because guess what? They know that once they steal our common resources and deliberately put us in perpetual poverty, that the same Nigerians, those mumugus, those Dondies, they go support them. So it's our own. Let's support him. What have you gained? Since it's your own, what have you gained? What has he done for you to better your life that you are standing for him? Rather than standing for a nation that if everything works out and the country is good, that you will benefit from every aspect of it. Sentimental. Religious sentiment, tribal sentiment, ethnicity sentiment. We are bringing everything and trading it at the expense of us. Our good, our benefit, our living comfortable and okay. Living in a society that works. No, we want to celebrate mediocrity. Oga, we know they are your colleagues. We do not trust the judiciary anymore because I've said it a million times. This judiciary is corrupt. If they say we are lying, all the judges now, may we call look now how much on a get, waiting on a what? Corruptions everywhere. Corruption in the judiciary. This is the former Attorney General and the Minister of Justice of a country. Look at what he's tied to. And Nigerians today now we don't forget them. Instead of us to the handle tackle issues that are of importance, they go find things for social media when we make you happy, things when they trend, they look big bomb. They look big. That's your problem, right? I not blame you now. You get people where they send you free money.
Under the government of Buhari, different kind of activities of stealing happened. If the government of Tinubu decides to really probe everybody that held a position during the time of Malami, Buhari, wallahi tallahi, what all of us will do, all of us will open our mouths and will be shocked. Now, listen to this. This is This is coming from, this is the news. Malami's billion traced to Abacha loot. Paris Club report. CBN agri loan. Just listen. Investigators have linked a bulk of wealth of Abubakar Malami, the former Attorney General of the Federation, to a number of sources. I don't know if you understand. How did they even read this? At the top of the list are Paris Club reports made to states, unpaid loans taken from the Central Bank of Nigeria under the Anchor Borrowers Program, and the restitution of Abacha loot to Nigeria. This is a news of this man, what he took from Nigeria as a country. If you go to Kebbi State, that is a state that is, should I say, one of the poverty headquarters of Nigeria. Underdevelopment is in that state. What are you supposed to do? Develop your state. Now that money he took allegedly was a money that he wanted to use to even contest as governor. How can one person go and take that amount of money, for God's sake? 212.8 billion naira. That Allah, one person will take money. That is how the other one came and scammed Nigerians and said that he want to do Nigeria air. Go and see the house that he built in Katsina State. I even heard that recently he went to see the emir in Katsina. They stoned him they stoned him out. You see, that is what is happening in this country that we live in. If one government come, the president might even mean well for Nigerians. But the problem with that particular government in power is the people that the president have appointed. Those people might not even have the same intention as the president. For example, maybe President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have a good intention for Nigerians. Let's say he want to tax us now from this January 1st, he want to tax Nigerians. And the reason why the president is saying that they should tax Nigerians is because we have been asking for infrastructure in the country. We have been asking for good governance. We have been asking for light, for roads, for employment opportunities, for industry to be built, for Nigeria to be a producing nation. These monies that you want to use to build this country will not be picked from the ground. That is why we keep borrowing money from abroad, because we don't generate money in our country. So now this president say, since these people want this thing from us, how do we generate this money apart from borrowing money from other part? We cannot borrow money from other part of the world to come and be developed, to come and be doing work. How do we get the money back? Now, he said he wants to tax Nigerians to get the money. Now, maybe he mean well by taxing us to do the work. But the people in charge of this process might have a different intention, collect the money, keep it in their pocket, and run away with the money. Meanwhile, if you are going to tax Nigerians, there are certain things you have to have provided before you can open your mouth and say you want to tax people. The back-to-back they have been giving us is too much. We are wicked in this country, wallahi. That's why we are poor. The Nigerians are the ones that are struggling for themselves. Nigerians are the one that is governing themselves. We just hope that this new tax policy, as you are taking, you are working. That is the only reason why we will not complain. But please, everything I have said from the beginning of this video to the middle to the end is allegedly. Allegedly, talk.
Apparently, it was reported that that video there is Malami, his son and his wife, after meeting 1.5 billion naira bail. 1.5 million naira bail for embezzlement or mismanagement or unable to account for over 2 billion naira. And now, he's been celebrated. He's been celebrated for returning back to his base, back to his village, back to his town, back to his people. They see him as a national icon. So to them, God have actually delivered him. He has won. A man that... Nigeria. This is somebody that's been accused of over 200 billion. Do you know what that amount of money can do to those people in that place? Do you know what that amount of money can do to the educational sector? To the medical sector? Do you know what that amount can do? It can remove a lot of children from the streets. But guess what? They are always loyal to their oppressors. And that is why they will remain oppressed for the longest. And that is why when you try to be the different one, when you try to shed light, when you try to raise awareness, right? They tag you, you become the problem. A people that don't want to be liberated will never, ever be liberated. You know why? Because they don't know that they're in shackles. You see, a lot of Nigerian youths are in bondage, serious bondage, but they don't know because they are used to it. They have normalized suffering. To them, that's the best standard of life. They don't know there is something better. Even some that knows that there is something better, unfortunately, they have become worse than these youths of particular concern.
The way we celebrate corruption in Nigeria needs to be studied. So Abubakar Malami, who was accused of over 240 something billion worth of, theft and corruption, was released from prison yesterday as he met his bail conditions. He himself, his wife, and his son, guess what? He came back on a private jet amidst fanfare. People mounted guards for him. And his kaftan, you could see they come from one big conference or somewhere. And his wife looking good. His son looking like the son of a king, a prince. And you say Nigeria will be okay. Corruption is only bad if your people are not committing it. But if your people are the ones committing the corruption, it is always good. There's always justification for it. And this should not be tolerated as a country. But guess what? There is history to this. When my former governor, Ibori, was released, it was fanfare. When Chief Body George was released, it was fanfare. Ashebi was everywhere. So it's not new. All the politicians, all Jews of Kalu and co, when they were released, it was fanfare. People were happy. They were rejoicing and clapping and singing for them as if they went on vacation and came back. Or they went to study a course and they achieved PhD, or they did something good. So corruption can never end in Nigeria. That's the truth. If you think corruption can end in Nigeria, you are living in a pipe dream. Can never end. Never.
So remember I told you guys that Malami has been granted bail, his son and his wife, of 1.5 billion naira. It turns out that was not all. So the court also ordered interim forfeiture of some of his property, which include 57 property worth 213 billion naira belonging to EGF. Somebody get property worth 213 billion naira. Not just that, they also said that those property includes hotel, residential building, land, school, printing press scattered around Kaduna, Kebbi, Kano, and Abuja. So this guy get property everywhere. So they don't check everything. It is worth 213 billion naira. So court said that temporarily, for now, while the investigation is going on, they will seize everything until they ascertain that, oh, you actually embezzled that kind of money. You actually embezzled, Abacha loot, you embezzled money, so and that, until they conclude everything, or court sentence him, or whatever they want to do to him. Maybe they will forget him later, but whichever one they want to do, all those property will be held by the EFCC till then. Remember what I said yesterday? Imagine if it was just ordinary civil servant like normal AGF minister receiving salary. How would he have been able to afford all those things?
Your Sharia, see make they carry or make they drink, but your Sharia teach you how to carry public funds. Make you go they use on your own family. What type of a Sharia is that one? That is the question that a lot of people ask here. Although you get within what you say I want to talk concerning this. You see this Sharia of it in. Although Sharia no nothing concerning Sharia with which we talk here, but maybe they just make this thing make I not even hear them again. or they no fit carry am near me. Person like me, they no fit carry am near me. So as una don take am like say okay, make e dey work for poor people head, for people like Malami head. See, una wey be leaders for Sharia, una dey see Malami now when dey do all this thing. Although we know say okay, the judiciary e dey bad, no be the judiciary na e carry me come. But una see una leaders of Sharia, wey una dey see Malami today, why una no talk anything to am? Make I no talk first. Make we enter our judiciary matter. You know say our judiciary, they don fail us. How they take fail us? You know, once you don carry yourself now, comot go join APC. The way some people talk, if not, I don't know. If you know, you tell us. So this they say your sins are forgiven, according to wetin people they talk, and they say and say na so it be. Because this Malami case now, Malami Yaya Bello case, their matter no suppose come up for inside any you know responsible Nigerian head. As long as you be Nigerians, you see this money where we say these people they come out. Now your future they come out. Now your destiny they come out. Now what you supposed to eat tomorrow night they come out. So you where we say be responsible Nigeria where you supposed they talk. Now you they find trading things where they move on, where you go just they follow up. Meanwhile, a lot of tax have been implemented. They have implemented a lot of tax on us. We go come talk, come do one kind talk. Where we say they make sense, we go come and go rest. There's no work you have done yet. Although when this tax issue starts, your mind go day. It has not started yet. Because a lot of you guys now have just calmed or are calmed just because they have not deducted any money out of your bank. You know when it's going to start? It's going to start anytime soon. Let the next salary that you're going to receive now, let it, if this salary complete, just make I bend. Because I know that this tax issue will kick off by end of this month that we are. So maybe they talk about this tax issue again, because this tax, where we say, okay, that they collect from us. Now, waiting these people, they loot, what they use for their own future. And this tax, don't they kill us. Don't they kill many of our people. Why be say they collect tax? Why be say you no go fit tackle people? Why be say that they loot our money? What are you collecting the tax for? Why be say people go loot our money? Where judiciary now go call them? Where these people now go come like pay or comot some money for inside the same money where we say they comot, where judiciary come give the judiciary go come leave them. See me that they go. What kind of country are we? This country now has now turned to a zoo that most of the people are talking about. It now seems like me na inside zoo where we say we dey. So make we now, we Nigerians, don't stop to talk, because if you stop talking, the future will be used. Although they have been using our future, and we are not going to agree for it. Although this Malami case has weakened me, and it don't make me to disagree with many cases where we say they upon Nigeria, because as far as Nigeria is concerned now, there is no issue where we say they for inside Nigeria or in they on top you. We get money where we say no go fit come up for inside RAM. Now so you be. And for those of you where we say know how this Malami case take starts, we gonna drop the next move below. And also if that's today be your first time, we're gonna like, share, subscribe. Thank you.